I'm with James Scott
And I'm with Michael Fenn.
and Renee Jones.
Hi.
And you know I love these guys. Before we begin the proceedings, James, I have something very special from you, from the fans of On Air on Soaps. We did fan voting for the last 2 weeks, days 45 polls, and you won in 2 categories.
Wow.
First, this is the gold medal, which I can't do. This is for favorite baddie.
Oh, wow.
You were the most baddest of all. Was the most hated baddie. And then he won another one for best overall performance by an actor in the past year. Was James.
I agree.
Which we all agree, and you know I think your performance has been fantastic and clear-cut winner here. So what would you like to say to the fans of On Air and Soaps for voting for baddie and best actor?
Well, as far as medals going around my neck, I've only ever had 2 in my life before. One was for doing a triathlon in New York, and one was for doing a 5-kilometer charity run when I was 11. Aww. So it's not something I wear every day. These are really amazing. Here's what I honestly feel. I feel like, I would say humbled is kind of true, but then there's a little part of me that goes, there was a muck up in the polls somewhere. Somebody else was. John Anderson was.
No. This would no. John was not. He won favorite veteran performer.
Oh yeah. Well, that would make sense.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing. Thank you very much to the people who voted. I don't quite want to say I'm a little humbled by it. Thank you. That's very kind of you, especially those who took time to vote. Yeah, it means a lot. I really appreciate it.
You were up for favorite doctor. You were second runner-up.
To whom?
Crystal Chappelle.
Oh my God! And I've been a doctor.
You've been
for
a doctor
so
longer.
Much longer.
I know.
And she comes in and just steals my.
Well, it was for
thunder.
best bedside manner. I think Lexi has good bedside
Well, but
manner.
I've killed,
But you've killed
a
people.
lot of patients. Not many of my patients survive, so I can understand Crystal getting it. She hasn't killed anyone
He hasn't
yet.
killed anybody yet. So, the story continues. There's always new beats of the story. First he gets shot in the head, then he's now out for revenge and,
He gets shot in the head. Yeah. It's a bit strange he wants revenge. Most people I know who get shot in the head are just fine about it when they get out of hospital. So I think it's a little excessive that he actually wants to find out who shot him. But he
A little
does.
strange.
And so let's just hope that works out well for him.
Now, are you growing your hair back out, or are you leaving it short?
I'm leaving it short. And
This is the question I want to ask you.
okay, I'm leaving my hair short, and there is not any big exciting reason for this except that from here, this length, which is very short, to the length that it was at before I got my hair cut off, it's about 6 to 9 months easily of hair growth. And for most of that period of time, well, excuse me,
What's going on over
I
here?
have an interview over here. Thank you. Oh, goodness.
Kids?
Molly Gomez. Shocking.
Doesn't this always happen with our annual James Scott interview? You were saying, sir.
I don't know what I was
You were
saying.
saying being shot in the... Oh, your hair.
Oh, my
Your
hair.
hair,
So,
yeah.
so essentially, just instead of you have the choice. Either you keep my hair looking like this for a while and then eventually I grow it long, or as of right now, you have 6 months of me having awful hair and then it looks kind of nice. And I just don't feel like growing it out at the moment. And also, all my grey is coming in. I kind of like that.
Well, I'm kind of liking the gray, so I'm not the only one that's gray.
I like it.
I'm
Oh, really? Are we talking this long about his hair? I mean, really? Really?
But what's going to happen with Lexi? Is she going to mix it up with anybody?
Well, I told.
talking?
Well, okay. What is the rule? What is the rule around me? When you are around me, what are the rules?
Okay, what's the rule? Okay.
The rule with Renee is, and I have fun with this a lot, no moisture, not even water, no moisture is allowed to be anywhere near Renee's hair. Yeah. As a joke one day, I kind of blew on it. Shouldn't like that. I walk past it with cups of water all the time.
So this is hair tips of the veterans of Salem. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't. I can't even be in a room with steam. No steam. No. Don't breathe on my hair. He knows. He knows the rules. And don't touch it. Do not touch it.
This came up because I watched a Chris Rock documentary called Hair, and there was this whole section about how you never take a black girl to the beach. I didn't know this.
Keep your hands out of the hair, for sure.
I mean,
Definitely keep the hands up. There was another whole section about when you put your hands on a girl's head and when you didn't. I'm not getting into the technical aspect.
now, I know you fans out there going, Michael, you have James Scott and Renee Jones here, and you're talking about hair. But these are the things that make these things, you just never know
This
when
is-
they come up.
We could answer the same questions every other person's answered us. We've been to 15 interviews so far. Nobody has asked us about hair.
No.
Oh, see, right?
Nice.
Can't
Yeah.
tell you about what we think our relationships are.
No, I didn't want to ask that. I want to ask one. Wait. Do you think we could ever? Well, you guys are kind of related on the show, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what are you really, brothers or sisters?
Yeah.
If that.
Yeah, half brother, half sister.
Yeah, they could. We both want it, and we've both been pushing for it, haven't we?
There is a sexual tension between us always on the set.
Isn't there always whenever you two are on screen with anybody?
Uncomfortably so, but particularly with the sister.
I've had fans tell us they feel uncomfortable watching us together because the sexual tension is so strong.
You should see our dress rehearsal.
Which never makes air. We have to address your jammy fans. What can you say? Is there any hope?
Yeah, always.
So we're continuing the hope.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. I mean, I actually, if I was masterminding a jammy, if I was like a jammy fan who could somehow be head writer, if you're ever able to infiltrate
Infiltrate the
writing
mind.
team, then I would think that they need a bit of space because they have stuff they need to deal with. You should get through a few things, but you have to have that if you want to come back. So I don't necessarily know if that's what they're doing, but there is no way, in my opinion, they will drop this storyline ever. It works too well.
Do you like the fact that Casey's now you're related to Casey?
Yeah, I like Casey Dietrich a lot.
I was asking who's taller. Are you both a bit
I think he's slightly taller.
slightly taller?
Yeah.
Is that an issue for you? You okay with that? Not being the tallest.
It's really great. I really enjoy being able to look somebody in the eye. I mean, aside from you, obviously.
And my box. I have to stand on boxes whenever I'm with James, anywhere. Wrapping up, Renee, days 45, what would you say, what are you taking away from being the 45th anniversary?
Well, to me, 45 is like 44 was, it's like 43 was, but it's like I believe that 50 is going to be. It's wonderful. It's fantastic. I want it to go on and on and on and on.
And what's your favorite moment in the whole time you've been on days?
That's a huge,
What would be off the top of your head? What's the top of your head? Quick.
My favorite.
Wearing fun hats? Wearing fun hats at the
The
Demerit.
red dress that I wore when I was evil. The red dress with the high collar.
What you wear in your hair. But the hair, it's about what you wear.
Hey, I was put on the spot.
You're all so, it's all about the looks. All right, James, Renee, thank you so much.